Where the Bistrica River rushes through the mountainous gorges to later disperse into the plains of Metohija, a monastery was built, the one which had been the center of the Serbian Orthodox Church and the spiritual core of the Serbian people from the 12th till the end of the 18th century. The Patriarchate of Peć was labeled as the cultural monument of enormous significance for mankind and has been under the UN protection ever since. From that very Kosovo town, feeding on its traditional values, the Karić family set off to conquer the world of business. Today, the BK Group is being developed by the four brothers Sreten, Dragan, Zoran and Bogoljub, and one sister whose name is Olivera, all five the children of Janice and Danica Karić. In their young years, the brothers formed a band known as the Blue Stars. They organized their first parties and concerts at the town of Peć. They were studying and working hard day to day to finally attain their high school and university diplomas. They joined the world of business in the year of 1973 by starting in the garage of their family house a workshop named The Technicians, which became the first privately owned factory in Eastern Europe under the name of the Kosovo Universe in 1979. They began their careers by fixing up simple appliances, household appliances and typewriters, and later expanded the range of their work on producing badges and traffic signposts. After having built a factory, they started being interested in the production of agricultural tools, such as shovels, spades and plows, and with time they started producing more complex agricultural machinery and processing equipment. No matter how we may call all those things which they used to do in the young years, be it the Blue Stars, the Technicians or the Kosovo Universe, people just called them the Karić brothers. That is the reason for the spontaneous creation of their name, which during the 1970s and the 1980s was a synonym for free and private business in Eastern Europe, the name that is a metaphor of a successful multinational corporation today, the corporation which implements and develops the latest technologies in banking, information systems, telecommunication systems, the media, education, trade and construction. The BK Group consists of 6 spheres of interest: banking, finances and insurance, production and construction, education, research and scientific work, telecommunications, the media and humanitarian activities. Karić Bank was established in 1989 and was the first privately owned bank not only in Yugoslavia but in Central and Eastern Europe as well. In 2000 it changed its name in Astrobank and is still known by this name. Ever since it was established, it has focused on the field of business and economy banking. The bank is offering a plethora of services to its individual clients and companies. The services include savings, current accounts, cards, crediting facilities and consulting services. Astrobank is not under burden of foreign debt, which enables it a perching position in negotiations with both domestic and foreign partners. It often pioneers in the developing the right policies and approaches, now considered basic and relevant factors in the general banking practice. Astrobank was the first to be given the license for a brokerage business, all in accordance with the Act on Brokerage and Broker Companies. Astrobank also offers deposits and crediting transactions, financial transactions with foreign clients, all kinds of guarantees and other forms of vouching, foreign and foreign currency transactions, all forms of savings, financial consulting and engineering. The Europe International Shareholder Society for Insurance was established in Belgrade in 1991. The Europe International, through its 12 branch offices and almost 100 selling spots in Serbia and in Russia, offers its clients various forms of insurance of life and property, the latter including the insurance of motor cars, the prescribed insurance of a car and the casco insurance. It has been 10 years since the BK company built the first refrigerator storage with the capacity of 10,000 tons in the town of Tobolsko in the Tumen district, which was followed by new contracts concerning the construction of first-class hotels, maternity hospitals and preventive medical wards. The Central Bank of the Russian Federation, the Ministry of Finances, the Tumen Oil and Chemical Company and the Tver Universal Bank have become their permanent investors and partners. During the 20 years in world business and on the Russian market, the BK company has become stronger in view of its personnel and finances, and talking about competition, is most likely to stand side by side with any other world company. As the result, the company has constructed millions of square meters of buildings, including the building of the Central Bank of the Russian Federation and the building of the chief safe deposit of the Central Moscow Bank, the university complex in the capital of Yakutia, business complexes, hotels, residential buildings and hospitals. The Karić Brothers University is the first private university and was established in Belgrade in 1992. The studies at the BK faculties last for 4 years, and the graduated students from these faculties are given an opportunity of further education, their specialist MA and PhD studies. The university consists of the Karić Brothers Faculty for Management, the Faculty for Trade and Banking, Janici and Danica Karić, and the Karić Brothers Art Academy in Belgrade, as well as the Faculty of Production Management in Novi Sad. As for the scientific background, we must say that the International University for Business and Management in Moscow, established in 1992, is also part of the General Education Scientific and Research Systems and has 5 faculties: the Faculty for Management, the Faculty of Economics, the Faculty of Law, the Faculty of Sociology, and the Faculty for Foreign Languages. The Karić Brothers University also cooperates with the universities and students' associations from America, Canada, Japan, Russia, and Europe. Making the theoretical and the practical components one meaningful whole is one of the most permanent achievements of the BK Group. Therefore, attention is paid to scientific and research work at the Institute for Small and Medium Businesses and the Institute for Strategic Studies and Development Petar Karić in Belgrade. They have proved the acknowledged fame through their memberships in more than 20 world federations and societies. The Mobtel company was the first mobile phone operator in Yugoslavia. It was established in 1994 as a joint venture of the BK Trade from Moscow and the Serbian Public PTT company. Mobtel was established in 1995 and had an 061 analog network and MT900, whereas the 063 digital GSM 900 network was introduced in 1996. The company had a total capacity of 1 million clients in early 2001, thus covering 90% of the Serbian territory. In the middle of 1999, the company introduced the prepaid service, which is nowadays used by more than 650,000 domestic users. Mobtel has signed 110 roaming contracts concerning the mutual using of the network with GSM operators of the mobile telephony in 68 countries worldwide. Mobtel actively participates in work of the GSM MOU Association. Mobtel offers its clients all the mobile telephony services that are offered in any other country in the world: voicemail, divert call, incoming call identification, sending and receiving short messages, the access to the internet, data transfer, etc. The UNET Yugoslavia was first introduced in 1991. Since 1995, it has dedicated hours of hard work to branching and expanding the internet, together with the development of computer communications and computer use in business. Today, the UNET Yugoslavia company is the leading internet provider in the country, covering 70% of the domestic internet market. The UNET Yugoslavia makes it possible for more than 120,000 individual users and also more than 6,000 user firms to have a full access to the internet, all thanks to the 12 MB per second international link. Apart from this, it also offers a professional service and technical support. BK Telecom is the youngest member of an extended family of the BK Group. It was established in the end of 1994. The citizens of Serbia and those of bigger towns in the Republic of Serbs and Europe can freely satellite enjoy the 24-hour broadcasting or rebroadcasting. BK Telecom uses the latest high-tech digital equipment in program making. It is privately owned and program-focused television, broadcasting various programs for all. Its commercial background and editorship are independent. Constant research shows the unchanged quality of the program broadcast on the BK television, which can take as an example the research by the monitoring group of the European Union, who, after only 2 months' time, and given the facts gathered by watching all the domestic electronic media during the electoral activities preceding the elections in Serbia, came to the conclusion that the BK television was the most objective Yugoslav electronic media. From the point of view of the BK media activities, the BK Group tops its offer with several prestigious magazines of utmost quality for a businessman of today: The Profile, The Lady, Euphemia, Top Speed, Mobcom, The Family, and The Classic. They have good topics and can be listed down as the world top magazines. The Karić family initiated their humanitarian activities as early as 1979 in their hometown of Peć. Today, the Karić Foundation performs their activities not only in this country, but also abroad in order to collect aid for those who are most endangered. They are also active in the field of building up the affirmation of young artists and scientists through different actions. The headquarters of the foundation is in Belgrade, whereas the branch offices are scattered in 6 big cities: Moscow, London, Nicosia, Vienna, Washington, and Toronto. The Karić Brothers Award given by the Karić Foundation is the most prestigious award in Yugoslavia today, as well as one of the most respected in the Balkans. The award is presented for the achievements in culture and art, scientific and research work, publishing and journalism, economy, humanitarian activities, as well as contributing to peacekeeping, cooperation and friendly relationships among the nations. The BK Group see themselves in this new century not only as traditionally good businessmen, better well-off and better developed multinational corporation, branching its activities in the existing spheres of interest, but conquering simultaneously new spaces and activities, paying respect to the market and leaving not for a single moment the magical formula of success, including the integration of the theoretical thought and the practical act. In generations to come, the Karić family hopes to have not only the traditionally successful members of the family, but also exquisite artists, sportsmen, scientific workers, designers, who even today, irrespective of the fact that they are so very young, bear the fame of their family name and their own name too throughout the world.